can be a great people, Kal-El, they wish to be. They only lack the light to show the way.
Welcome everybody to the video. Welcome to the channel. We are inside Savers here earlier, a lot earlier than normal. Try to see what we can find, hopefully closer to opening. So let's get in there, see what we can find. We're starting out with the glass, of course. Like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. A Wheel of Fortune brooch pin. Oh, it's a Wheel of Fortune club. Oh yeah, I don't want an empty one. Let's see. I'll give it to them at the front when we check out.
What did you say?
I'll give it to them at the front when we check out.
Well, they're gonna take your ticket, right?
Oh yeah. I think they'll be okay with that. Right here. This was just sitting on the table. I went ahead and snagged it. It's a bunch of Tory Burch. All about the same. A lot of these are going to be one listing at 99 cents plus 20% off. Really can't go wrong. Ooh, vintage California Angel. What is that? No, Corona Angels. I thought it was California Angels. Love, did you see this? Yeah. Kind of cool. Thought it was maybe Peter Pan. I don't think it is. Little Nemo? That was one of my favorite games on the Nintendo. I don't think it's a Nintendo game, but that's pretty cool. Alright, let's see if we get some help here. Okay, so hopefully before things get too crazy here, let's check out these shelves over here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly scan through these shelves, see if there's anything on the surface, get to the stuff that I usually look for, which is like keyboards and tech stuff. Stay away from those. And then we'll come back through these really quick. Okay, so I ran through those aisles fairly quickly. We have an Xbox One controller. That's the Amazon. That's funny. The Amazon Basics. Probably that behind them. There's a smart switch. So as opposed to a smart power plug, this actually you have to wire it in. It's not very difficult. I've done it before. But this little electronic baggy wall is pretty sad. That's okay. Because while I was running through those aisles really quick, we'll do a deeper, like I said, we'll do a deeper dive. Let me get my camera to. We found this right here. Veronica set. I'm gonna check it out to make sure it's complete and everything in there, but that's what it looks like. Put it right there. I actually have one of these. Have I ever used it? Not really. It's kind of cool. Okay. Let's see. We're just continue running through these aisles really quick. I gotta slow down a little bit, just because I did quickly go through the other ones. Sundays. I'm not really expecting too much new here. Knife blocks. I have a few Cutco knife blocks still sitting around, so I'm not too interested in picking up any more at the moment. Okay. And let's continue on. see. Ooh. It has the dongle, which is, see that little corrosion on there? So definitely a battery's been sitting in there. It's a good one to pick up for $5.99. It's in decent shape. I think we'll go ahead and take this because it has the dongle.
That's not what that is. That's what I was looking for. I'll find it. That's what I need.
Oh, one-handed gamepad? I'll look into that. Some of those can be okay. I'll look into it in a little bit. These used to be like, let's get these specialty keyboards like from Fry's, you know, they just add some functionality to it. Different functionality for, you know, multimedia setups. However, like, I mean, multimedia computers are still pretty good. I use one. I have one that I built. It's an espresso machine. Is it missing a lot of stuff? Supports digital cameras and camcorders. It's like a gimbal thing. We'll look into that. I use a multimedia computer that I have. I use it for gaming, and we do karaoke on it sometimes, from time to time. But a lot of multimedia computers are being replaced by like Amazon Fire Sticks, Roku devices. They're just becoming more and more just like a massaging type of a device. Just kind of replacing having the whole computer there at your TV. Nope, there we go. Cords looks pretty dingy. I think I cleaned it up. Looks like a coffee stain. As long as the device isn't stained up or written on, that's pretty good price. Plus we're getting 20% off, so. It's a little, what do you call it, diffuser? Flange. That reminds me of a Seinfeld episode when Kramer wanted to put a garbage disposal in his shower. All right, let's move through the rest of this and get to another aisle. Holy Barbie Dream House! Oh my lord! It's not Barbie, but that is somebody's doll playhouse set. Is it Barbie? No, it's like, not sure what this is, but that kind of looks like one of those Bratz dolls, maybe. Wow, it's only, I think it's $24, that whole thing. It is used, but I'm still pretty sure somebody would want that and take advantage of it. Let me tell you something, it is quite nice in here right now, earlier in the day on a Sunday. My guess is probably everybody's at church. That's my guess. I don't think that'll be worth it. That's why we're getting some nice shopping right now. And, you know, we're finding some decent items, so maybe earlier in the day is the way to go. Okay, let's see what's here. And when I say earlier is the way to go, I mean Sundays. Around here, You know, I've talked about this before. The flea market. I mean, I'm not getting to the flea market at 10 or 11, although you can still find good stuff. But I can still find good stuff getting there about 8:30, 9 o'clock. There's still people setting up, and I've showed that too as well. I've showed that on my videos. You know, there's still people that line up as I'm getting there. They lined up to get in to set up their booths. Goodwills, Big George, that's associated with George Foreman. There are. I'll look this up really quick because I just noticed it has HDMI. Usually I find these and they're not anywhere near modern, so they don't have any HDMI connectors. The other, all right, let me show you here. I guess I'm not showing you guys. Projector. The only other issue with these is maybe the bulb is out. That's why it's donated. But let me take a look here. Okay, so if this was working, it would probably be worth it. I'm gonna stay away though. It's kind of big for parts. It's probably about $40 to $50 for parts, and my guess is it's probably getting donated because something's wrong with it. And if the lamp is out, then the lamp could cost as much as the projector. We'll leave it behind. Fashion OMG doll, $9.99. Looks brand new. Got a bottle of mousse in there? What? Let me know in the comments down below. Shoot me a comment down below. Let me know if anybody still uses mousse. Okay, so I still got to do some looking up here, but now let's go to the Grouch. I thought might be worth it, but no, it's not. I picked these up. They're in a different language. It appears, I don't know, some sort of, it looks Norwegian to me, but I'm going to double check on that. So we're moving here through the books. I checked the media. I looked at some toys. So let's go back. Kind of looks like a, I can see this keyboard from the outside, but it's still not worth it. Shoot back in over here. Ooh, people here. Okay. We trying to move this way. Trying to move along the baggy wall quickly before more people start to pile in. Because just because we didn't find anything on the electronic side of the baggy wall doesn't mean there might be something on the. There might not be anything over here. Doesn't mean there is nothing over here. Or misplaced, I guess, the word I'm looking for. And as I'm looking here, I don't see anything out of place necessarily that I really want. Toner cartridges. There was some In-N-Out shoes back in the glass, and my wife looked at them. They wanted $60 for them, so we're definitely not picking that up. They were Vans. Pretty cool, but not for $60. Okay, let's check this aisle out. This is when I quickly walked through these aisles. I did not get a chance to go through here because someone was right here. So, bonsai trio kit. Not sure what that is. Keepsake keeper. You know, fancy-ish looking jewelry box. Self-contained wand and stain. What is this? Like little. Someone's. I think an employee just came in with their speaker on, playing the Ghostbusters theme song. It's a cool little piece of glass. It looks like an old TJ Maxx sticker. $3. Is that inside the glass? There's like a streak of something there. I don't know if that's in the glass or not. Kind of cool, but I have several of those right now, and I'd like to sell those first before I begin picking up those little, you know, aquarium-esque style glass paperweights. Somebody make this? That looks like somebody made that. Okay. Let's see what's over here. I mean, I know I'm definitely taking the black keyboard. I know we're taking this machine right here, the what is it? White noise machine. We're taking the keyboard. We're definitely taking that glass. This thing right here. Get my camera to focus in on that. That one. We're definitely taking the earrings. The toys I'll need to look up. Pretty easy. I just need to scan that. My camera angle got funky there. Okay. Part of me wants to go look at the glass case again, just to see if I missed anything, because there were some people over there on the opposite side I didn't really get a chance to look at. Somebody was looking at camera lenses. Yeah, I mean, just as I suspected when I did my quick run through, nothing really reached down and slapped me in the face, so, and it's not really looking like there's much here. Elite collection, oh. Fancy brush of some kind. Here's glass of vases. There's like a decanter right here. Most decanters we encounter are missing the stopper or the lid. So can't really, it's really gotta be something special to sell it without one of those. I'm slowly hearing more activity. Okay. Alright, here are some mugs. Kind of a cool little handle there. Always on the hunt for Denis mugs for myself. Add to my collection. Don't think I looked at the end cap over here. I did go down there. 50th, oh, excuse me, pardon me. Okay. Kind of unclear on what direction everybody wanted to go in. Okay, I'm gonna go shoot the other side, head down the wall, check this stuff out, get to the glass section. Or, stuff behind the glass. I am here taking a look at the hats now, see what we can find. That's funny, I'm actually wearing that's Western Digital, they make hard drives. I'm wearing a t-shirt, Western Digital t-shirt right now. San Jose Sharks. Hockey giveaway, probably. Oh, that's it. 47 actually. It's different. 549. Look too small though. Yeah, kid size. I'm gonna leave it behind. Alright. Okay, let's head over there. We're close enough to the glass room. I'm just gonna shoot over there and quickly look at everything else that's there. If there's anything of note, I'll let you know. Okay, so we're gonna go and take everything. My wife added a few things. This pickleball. I don't know if I showed you the Swedish version of Lord of the Rings. It's Swedish, by the way. Some t-shirts, Disney dress. This is a Disney dress. There it is right there. It's from Disneyland itself. We'll buy that. Stuff like $50 or $60. Show me those helmets, which aren't really worth it, so we're gonna put those back. The Care Bear, unfortunately, is going to go back. And this Roxanne apparently isn't really worth it. So, yeah, it's going back as well, too. We're going to go and head on out of here before things get a little too crazy. And, yeah, we're going to head somewhere else, but that'll be for the next video.
Hey everybody, welcome to the end of the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed that trip over to Savers. I know we don't go there that often. I've talked about this before. Not one of my favorite places. I don't consistently get enough items to resell out of there. But when I have, it's usually some great scores out of there. And today we got some great items. We got the earrings. We got the keyboard, the Ergo keyboard, the Microsoft one. You need to look out for that one. That's a great keyboard. There's a couple of models of Microsoft Ergo keyboards that do really well. That is one of them. You need to make sure to have the dongle for that one, though. If you don't, it's basically just a paperweight. That one requires the dongle that came with it. And a lot of Microsoft keyboards are like that. Logitech, most of them are Bluetooth, and you can use a receiver with them. Or there's a unifying receiver also that'll work with a bunch of different Logitech devices. There are still some Logitech you got to be careful, which require the dongle that came with it. You can look up the model and just see if it works with the Logitech unifying receiver. Most of them are Bluetooth as well, which is great. I've only come across a few Microsoft ones that are actually Bluetooth and dongle, but most of them require that dongle if they're wireless. So look out for it. That actual keyboard is a newer version because the older ones, they didn't actually have a slot for the dongle on the inside of the battery compartment, which is why they get lost all the time. So keep your eye out for it. That already sold actually by the time of me releasing this. That was a $60 sale, so that was great. And then, the gaming pad that I saw, I didn't get an actual video. Actually, I videoed it. I did a short on my channel regarding that. But technically, the game controller is not really that great. It's maybe about $20. But I got 20% off, so I paid like $10 something cents plus 20 or subtract 20%. However, I'm glad I did get it because there was $70 in it, cash. There was a little envelope on the inside, and it had $70 cash on the inside. So that was a great find. Put us already in the profit on the day. If I hadn't picked it up, I wouldn't have got the cash out of that. So pretty cool. And then we'll sell that. We'll make a little bit of profit on that. So that was a pretty cool find. A pretty cool find anytime you find cash. One time we found diamond earrings inside a purse that we picked up at the flea market one time, diamond and gold. So that was pretty cool. It will happen the more often you go. You will encounter you will find these things. You will find cash. You'll find gold. You'll find silver. You'll find gems. It happens if you keep putting yourself in that situation. Basically, for us, it's at Goodwill. It's at the flea market. We keep going to these places, and eventually you're going to find some great scores. Like today, I found some great items. I was kind of tired today, so I only went to one Goodwill. But I got some great items. Got some bookends. They're about $100. I got this really cool glass sculpture. I just want to show you this really quick before we get to the what sold. But it's dragon, Chinese dragon, Asian art. Pretty easy to recognize this sculpture. It's by I'm not really familiar with the company, but I do know it's Liu Li, Liuli. It's one word, or one name I should say. But they make these sculptures. They do have a website, so go check it out. Get familiar with this stuff because this will sell for about $150. Really cool. Just really nice. And I got it for $6 and some change today. I didn't even, I just went. I wasn't really expecting too much, but I got several $100 items out of there. I got a Logitech Harmony remote, brand new in the box. I got some Bose headphones. There's like Studio Pros, so those will go for about $100. Like I said, I got some bookends, that marble bookends from the Thomas Jefferson. I have it right here. It's Monticello. So these should be about $100 too. So some really nice bookends. So great items. But let's get to the what sold. I'm going to show you. Got some cool, unique items. They're going to appear. I'm going to move over now. And they will appear right over here to this is my right. And they'll appear right now. So, right off the bat, we got some great, unique pieces here. These slide rulers, these vintage ones, every time I find them, I pick them up. They'll sell for right around $20. So, you can pretty much get them, between $1, $2, $3. $5 might be kind of pushing it. So, under $5 will be great because they're going to sell for right around $20. If they're in better condition, I have sold them for around $40 as well too. So just keep your eye out for them for the condition. It really, really makes a difference, and the size of it as well too. So this one sold for $19. Vintage Frederick Post Co. slide ruler, came with a leather case. I have found most of these with leather cases, so that definitely helps, obviously, in the sale of the item. But even if it didn't have the case, I would still probably pick it up because usually they're, like I said, about $1 or $2 at the flea market. They're not too much. And I believe when I got this one, I also got another one as well too. So pretty good. Keep your eye out for these slide rulers. Okay. Now the next item I sold, I did pay up for this. I paid $5, so it was a little bit much. I'm definitely not going to hit our goal of what we like to make for each item, but this is a flea market find, and the vendor I bought this from typically charges quite a bit. He tried to sell me a Arizona and Jean Company pocket watch, and he wanted $50 for it. I'm like, what? No, he was kind of joking at first. He said 1,000. Excuse me. And he's telling me in Spanish, so I'm like, what? No way. So I went to go look. After he was kind of yelling at me from across one of the ways about it, and so I went over there to go look, investigate. And I saw it was Arizona and Jean Company. Well, he's kind of flashing it, and I saw it was a pocket watch. I'm like, let me go look, just because some pocket watches can do really well. And I went to go see it, and it said Arizona Jean Company. I'm like, Arizona Jean Company? I offered him 10, but even that's too much. That was way too much. I just offered him 10 just because, he took the effort to kind of flag me down. But he wanted $50 for it, and I was like, no way. He even said it went online. You know, that's what it goes for online. And he's telling me all this in Spanish. But you know, I understand Spanish. I can speak some Spanish, but I'm not very good at speaking it. I can understand it though when people are talking to me. So if anybody, it's great to learn, you know, or be able to know what people are talking about. Especially Spanish. You know, Spanish is, you know, it's everywhere. Spanish will also help you with Italian as well too, because there's a lot of Italian Spanish words that kind of sound the same, mean the same thing. So that was pretty cool just to know what people are talking about. Basically, helped me today at the Goodwill too as well. So I paid $5. Vintage Rolling Stones pin from 1997. It had the date on there, 1997, on the back. So I looked up to see what tour was going on in 1997, and it was the Bridges to Babylon tour. So I put that in there. Lips, tongue. I mean, it's just a classic, iconic Rolling Stone image. I wish I would have gotten it for like $1 or $2, but it was $5. I was like, that's fine. $5 it is. He actually had a guy then next to him that he was kind of talking with. He was like looking at jewelry, and he had a loop with him, and so he asked him to loop it. Like, this is not gold. I mean, it's kind of obvious to me, but I guess it just wasn't obvious to him. You know, if it was gold or not, I probably didn't come across it that often. But hey, you know, great sale. We'll at least double our money on this. You know, we were not going to hit our profit goal, but nonetheless, we'll double our money. It's a great piece, and you know, I'm just keep sale moving, keep sales going here. That's what we're looking at. Okay, I talked a lot about that one piece in the story. Okay, another great item to look out for is chest pieces, and this is more like home decor pieces. It's kind of strange because the king piece took the longest to sell. It took about 5 months to sell this piece. The other one sold a lot quicker. We saw the queen. What do we sell? We had like 2 pawns, a queen, king. No, what do you call? A knight and a rook, and those sold quickly, right around $30. It took the king took forever. I don't know why the king took forever, but it finally sold. Finally going out of here. It's actually not that heavy. I think it's just a TJ Maxx type of piece. It looks like it's solid metal, but it's not. Or it's solid aluminum, but it's not. It's hollow on the inside. Has a nice little felt bottom. It's not vintage or anything. So, and it's old. You know, king chest piece, silver tone. I always like to put silver tone. I separate the words. Even though when I type it in there, it autocorrects it as 1. I would like to separate it. Then you kind of capture those people looking for silver. You know, just a little... Yeah, I don't know, just a little, you know, kind of keyword thing to try to get more people towards the listing. Then home decor, of course. But chess pieces, you know, they did really well. The other ones beside the king did really well. I sell a lot of chess boards, chess pieces. They all sell. People love chess. Trust me. I'm a huge chess fan as well too. So I know I talk about all this. I love this. I like this. I collect that. I collect a lot of stuff, and I'm into a lot of things. I was a big time chess player back in the day, and not to toot my own horn, but I was considered unbeatable outside of chess club. Mind you, people would play me and try to beat me recreationally, right? And by recreationally, I mean just outside of chess club back in high school. You know, people would play me and try to beat me all the time, but I was basically considered unbeatable. I haven't practiced in years, so I doubt I'd be able to beat anybody right now. Maybe the computer, but yeah, I'm a huge fan of chess. I do have some chess sets that I do keep and collect. You know, when you collect as a collector, I mean, I kind of collect anything that's cool, really, anything that I like, anything, you know, that I used to do back in the day. You know, like my Lego sets, my toys. You know, I just collect random stuff. You know, Star Trek. I'm a huge Star Trek fan, so I do collect Star Trek stuff from time to time, and cool glass pieces. So that's it. That's the end of the video. Like the video by hitting the thumbs up, subscribe, bell notification. Like I said the other day, the live show is not going to be this week. Unfortunately, I'm just not going to be available. I might do like a little Q&A or something like that, type of live show this week, just to get a live show in. And I tried to do a Q&A several months ago, but we got a lot of new subscribers here. Maybe it'll do a little bit better. I'll get a little more you got to come up with, like, you know, a topic to talk about, so I'm not just sitting there just staring, which was my first live. Then I chose, you know, I was like, hey, I'll just do it at the flea market. You know, everybody, you know, can be live at the flea market with me. But we'll do something. We'll do a little live. And I'm pretty sure we'll do a little live this week. You know, might be Saturday, just depending upon how things go this week. Otherwise, catch you in the next video.